Hi, I'm Dave Taylor from ShapeMonkey, and welcome to this first how-to screencast. ShapeMonkey is a laser cutting website, and we try and make it as easy as possible for you to create a design, upload it to us, and then we cut it out and send it back to you. I encourage you to take a look around, specifically check out the materials. At the moment we discuss acrylic sheet and balsa wood, which are the two materials that we're currently offering, and in here it talks a little bit about the sizes, the thicknesses and the tolerances that you can expect. So perhaps you have a design in mind. I'm going to take you through an example of how to make this iPhone stand. That's in black 5mm thick acrylic. So what I want to do first is to go to the download section and download myself a template. There's the full file preparation guide, which I encourage you to read. It's also in the how-to guide, is spread out over multiple pages on the ShapeMonkey website itself, so you can read it there as well if you like. So here are our template files. We offer them in CorelDRAW, Adobe Illustrator and Inkscape, and we recommend that you download a template file to start your drawing in. Acrylic, I'm interested in A4 acrylic, and this is the download button that is relevant for me. So there we go, I've downloaded the CorelDRAW template file, and now we'll go and build our design. Right, so this is now inside CorelDRAW. This is the template file as it's opened. Let's just zoom in a little bit here. So within this grey area, this is the cutting area, so that's A4 sized, and on the right hand side we just have a few reminders, which is how the ShapeMonkey interpreter will look at your file. So it says if there's anything with black unfilled, then those lines will be cut out. Anything unfilled blue will be much lower power, so it'll just mark the surface. That's what we call vector engraving. There'll still be lines rather than areas. And then in red, this is another form of engraving, but it's what we call raster engraving, and it should be used for filled text or large or small areas filled in shapes. And anything that's grey will be basically ignored by the system. So I'm going to cheat a little bit. I've got a design already, so I will stick it down here. This is zoom in a bit. Okay, so I've zoomed into those two pieces. You can see that because this is black ink now, these will all be cut, so a laser will follow this path all the way around. Do this in a sensible order so that the inner parts fall out first. Everything here, this is a hole, that's a hole, that'll be a hole, this thing will be cut out as well, and we have a couple of slots. These are basically two pieces which slot together so that they're at right angles. So that's the cut, but we also have available to us engraved, so we're going to put a little ShapeMonkey logo down here, put a vector and a raster cut down. So what we have here is these red areas will be raster engraved, and it'll look like a filled area, and the effect is quite rough, so it'll look like hair, which is what we're after in this monkey. And these blue lines will be traced by the laser at low power, so it'll mark the surface, which is just what we want. And then if we come over to the other one, other side, we can see that this whole area will be engraved, and the idea behind that is to to create a little roughened and slightly sunken area so that the phone can sit nice and snugly. But these areas will still get cut out. The cutting is the last part of the puzzle. Okay, so now we have a complete iPhone stand on our A4 page, but because we're greedy and we want to get our money's worth, which we encourage you to do, you can copy and paste this over the page so that you get your money's worth. And that is a full design, and obviously you can play around with different settings. So welcome back to the ShapeMonkey website. We're going to upload our design now. I should say that before we proceed, make sure that your file is in EPS format, and you can find out details on how to export from CorelDRAW or whatever other package you use via the how-to guide. It's all explained in there. It's a little bit different depending on what package you use, so I didn't go through it because that can vary. Right, so let's start uploading our files. To start with, it gives you an option of materials. We know that we want acrylic, or 5mm black acrylic. The way this is laid out initially is that it gives you the option of 3 upload slots, so that you can basically have 3 designs and have different settings, colours and thicknesses, and quantities for each of your designs. So this is more about the material again. It's trying to catch people that haven't watched this video or read the how-to. We have basically an upload slot here, and then a few details on the material itself. So let's go ahead and choose a file. This is my EPS file. It's 2 megabytes. It can be quite large. So now it's uploading, and best be patient while it loads. Okay, so once it's uploaded, which I skipped a little bit of, the page will refresh. If you scroll down, you'll see that there's this new icon and a file name, some gobbledygook in front of it, but it's generally your initial phone file name. Now we want to select the thicknesses and the colour that we want, and if you want more than one, you can add that there. Let's hit add to cart, and the dialog box comes up. We can continue, add our second design or different materials or whatever in there, or we can check out right away. So this is our little cart. You can enter vouchers if you have them. You can go back and continue shopping, or you can check out. We use PayPal, so after you've filled in a few details, it'll go to PayPal, take your money on our behalf, so we don't see any of your credit card details, and then it'll bring you back here for confirmation. So it's a standard kind of checkout process, and you should see a confirmation email. And that's it. That's the end of the process. After that, it's down to us, and we'll cut out your design and send it to you.